Michael, thanks for joining us. 4 overs, 19 runs and 2 wickets on Friday against Essex. Talk us through your performance.
Yeah, not really much to say. I just sort of, try to do what I do best, hit the wicket hard early and then bowl sort of Yorker stuff at the back end. But yeah, good output from myself, but disappointing result.
You've bowled about 130 overs now since you come back. Are you back to 100% fitness?
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I've had no issues with the hamstring whatsoever. So yeah, the medical staff have done a good job. So as far as I'm concerned, yeah, there's nothing worrying about my hamstring, that's for sure.
Just on the topic of injuries, looking ahead to Hampshire on Friday, Wayne Parnell were hoping to make a long-awaited Glamorgan debut. You must be looking forward to bowling in partnership with him.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's an international class bowler, and those sorts of players only strengthen your side. So it'd be good when he gets on the field. I'm not sure. Obviously, I haven't been in for a couple of days. We've had a few days off, and I'm not sure how he's going. But I think he's got a bit of a run around today, see how he is. But we'll hopefully have him on the park on Friday.
The pre-match talk for Hampshire may well be about James Vince, obviously really explosive player. What do you do as bowlers when you're trying to take on a guy that you know is going to try and hit you for 6 every ball?
It's a good challenge, isn't it? It's just part of the game. It's part of the format is to try and I suppose dull the opposition's effectiveness when it comes to hitting boundaries. And it's not just him either. It's they've got Michael Carberry, Jimmy Adams as well. They're top 3 or 4. Always Shah's a good player. The top 4 are quality players. So yeah, I don't think we can focus on just the one player, but yeah, it's good fun. I think it's a good challenge, and it's something we should all be up for.
Glamorgan 1-1, obviously first match against Surrey and then lost 1. What needs to happen on Friday night to make that a 2-1 record?
I don't think we need to change too much. I think that the one thing, the one glowing thing was we had a bit of a nightmare period. I think it was 4 or 5 overs with a bat where we lost 4 or 5 for 20. Take that out of the game, and all of a sudden, it's a completely different game. But I guess that's the nature of the beast, where the game's on a knife edge and it can change in a matter of overs. So, if we have a think about where we went wrong in that period and get that right for this game, then there's no reason why we can't beat Hampshire.
And just lastly, Michael, I've got to ask you, we've got news this week, an Australian in charge of the England cricket team. What can you tell us about Trevor Bayliss?
TV, sellout, isn't he? Yeah, I think he's a good coach. Obviously, to be earmarked for the top job, he must be a good coach, and I think he had he had a 3-year extension on the table from the Knight Riders in the IPL as well as his New South Wales gig. So he's very, very much sought after, and I think they've probably got a good man for the job. He seems pretty calm, pretty level-headed, and doesn't sort of get overexcited when the good things are all down in the dumps when the bad things happen. So I think he's a good coach. Obviously, I don't know him very well, but yeah, he's coached New South Wales to a Sheffield Shield final that beat my side, Western Australia. So I don't like him very much, but I think he's a good coach.
Thanks, Michael. We'll see you on Friday night.